then, when is the perfect time to sow all of our different flower seeds? And that's a dilemma that many of us will have, depending upon what part of the world we are, what our climate is like, what varieties we're growing. Because there are so many variables that can affect the success of our flowers, we need to try and find a way of understanding the perfect time to sow. And of course we could go through individual seed packets and we could look at the details on the back, when to sow, how to sow, when to transplant, etc. But if you grow a lot of different varieties of flowers like I do, that can be quite time consuming, and often you can find that you can miss sowing times and your flowers aren't as productive as they could be. But in this video I'm going to show you a way in which I've made my job and also your job a lot easier by the production of my 2024 flower sowing and planting calendar, which will also be available to you completely free. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll show you how you can get your own copy. Now I'm filming this video right towards the end of the year, and at this time of year in this part of the world our flower gardens never look the best. As you can see, I've got fallen leaves around me and there's not an awful lot of colour, but I can think back just a few months ago to the summer, and even before that to the early spring, to a wonderful blooming garden with lots of colour and lots of fragrance. And that happened because round about this time last year I was able to plan my garden to work out what varieties of flowers I wanted to grow and work out when I needed to sow them. And what's made things so much easier for me over the last few years is my flower sowing and planting calendar, which has developed over a number of years. And on this planting calendar what you'll see is lots of varieties of different flowers. In fact, I've got 4 pages of different varieties of flowers all through the calendar. Along the top you have the week commencing dates for every week from the first week in January 2024 to the last week in December 2024. And within that, for each varieties of flowers you'll be able to see when the seeds need to be sowed, when they need to be planted out, and when they're likely to bloom. Now that makes my flower growing so efficient, because rather than have to go through individual packets of seeds from my seed box over here, I now can just go to this one place, my sowing and planting calendar, and plan when things need to be sown. Now for this version of my flower sowing and planting calendar I've added 1 or 2 new features. What's really important is germination temperature, and you'll notice from the calendar that I've now added germination temperatures for each variety of flowers. And that's really important because if you can understand seed germination temperatures, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in or whatever climate zone you're growing your flowers in, understanding the temperatures will enable you to understand the right time based upon your local temperatures of when the right time to sow your flower seeds are. But not only that, I've also added additional information at the back of the calendar in relation to the UK, the United States of America and also Canada in relation to last frost dates, and I've also added information in relation to average temperatures in each of the different USDA hardiness zones, and the same thing for the Canadian hardiness and planting zones as well. And that's really good information to enable you to understand when the best time to sow your flower seeds is based upon your own local environment and your own local climate and conditions. Now initially I developed the calendar just for my own personal use, but over the years as it's evolved and I've added more varieties of flowers on, I've found it useful to give away to people completely free. And it really is completely free, and in a moment I'm going to show you how to get your own copy. And because it's originally based on my own personal use, all of the sowing and planting dates are based upon my own local conditions, which is right in the middle of the UK, which is the equivalent of growing zone number 8. However, as I've just mentioned, with the information I've now added to the calendar, you can adapt these sowing and planting dates to suit your own local conditions, particularly with that crucial information about germination temperature. That's also going to help you to understand whether you need to sow your seeds indoors or start them indoors and plant them out, or whether you can sow them directly outdoors. The additional information added at the back in relation to the average temperatures based upon different zones and last frost dates should also be helpful. So I'm hoping the information in the calendar will be suitable wherever you are in the world to help you to understand the optimum time to sow your flower seeds. And to get your free copy of my 2024 flower sowing and planting calendar, all you need to do is go to the download link that I've put in the video description below this video, and you'll be able to download it directly onto your PC, laptop or device. You'll notice the calendar is in PDF format, which is universal, so you shouldn't have any problems downloading it. And if you do decide to print the calendar off, and many people do, it's best to print off in A3 size in colour. You might need to adjust your printer settings to fit to page or scale to fit, and if you do that you'll get this on 8 pages. Some people even laminate it and give it away as gifts for their friends and family. The feedback that I've been given is really positive and people find it really useful to help them to grow their flowers, and I hope you do too. One thing I'd really like is suggestions for you for flowers that are maybe not currently on this calendar. I'd like to develop this to have even more varieties on it. Most of the varieties you're going to see on the calendar when you download it are my favourites and flowers that I've grown for many years, but I'd love to keep adding to it to put other flowers and other varieties on there that are really popular with other people. So please pop a comment below with any flowers that you like that are not on the calendar that you'd like to see added, and that will enable me to develop the calendar and make much more wider varieties available for others. So I really hope you enjoy using the sowing and planting calendar, and I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to the channel for future videos on how to sow and grow fruit, vegetables and flowers, and 1 or 2 recipe ideas, don't forget to press the subscribe button. And I'll see you all on the next video.